Hello, MS Live. Hello, MS Live. I'm your host, Dulci Hill, and got a lot of stuff to talk to you guys about today. So let me share this in Meerkat. Share to a group. Let's see. Meerkat. All right. I know that we are. I'm messing everything up. So let's see. All right, here we are. Here we are. So, anyway, okay, I can see that people are watching because it's ticking up. Chris, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Chris. I'm so glad you're here. Hope you're doing well. How are you feeling? Are you still dizzy, Chris? It just are you still dizzy? Chris had her Tisabri infusion the other day. You know what? I can't read. I think that it's Arabic. I don't know, so I can't say hi to you. So if I can't say hi to you, but thank you for watching. It's great. We got people from all all walks of life who's watching, and I believe. Hi, Mace. Well, I haven't seen you were here last week. Good morning, Sarah. Richard's with us this morning. Yay, Richard. Okay. Uh, good. You know what? Somebody sent me a text last night that said this person always wishes me happiness. And I got to thinking, hi, Nikki. I got to thinking, I've had MS so long. And I'm going to talk a little bit about today dealing with how you feel and how it affects your mood. So when this person sent me an email that says that he wishes me many years of happiness, I got to thinking, you know what? I don't know if I can be happy, purely happy anymore. I responded, I focus on being content with what I have. Not happy. I don't get the highs and lows anymore. I'm callous. I'm callous. Things happen, extreme things happen in the world. I just, you know, I don't think, like MS, we have attacks. When we start off, we have attacks, highs and lows. As a kid, your emotions are highs and lows. The older I get, the more I look at everything that happens, the more I realize that I don't want happiness. I just want contentness. Hi, Dee Dee. You're here. Dee Dee, I'll let you know something. I don't contact people. I don't hunt people down, try to find them on Facebook or on YouTube. I don't do that. If you send me an email or a message or a text or anything like that, I answer everyone who pursues me. But I don't. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to exist, to be content, and to get exercise, and to take care of everybody who's watching. So anyway, the contentness is joy, happiness, or you know what, Sarah? That's a good question. Sarah said, "Is joy happiness or contentness?" And you know what? I think that those of us who has a higher power, right? A higher power, because we have people of different faith who different extreme faith. We've got Hindus, we have Muslims, Islam, we have Christians. I believe that God, of our understanding, brought us all together to support each other. And I think that if we are true to God, that He will allow our hearts to know that the joy, Sarah said, the joy is in contentness. It's not wanting a bigger house or a better vacation or healthier pets or a better body. The joy is just being content with what you have. It's not new clothes. It's not, but it's an exercise. They say that when you pursue everything, alcohol, people, when you pursue everything in life that you think will make you happy and it fails you, you will find the secret is in, like Stephen Still says, if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. Don't we start off thinking that we can attain the impossible? Well, you know what? We have attained the impossible. We've been born. Uh, and Gina's with us. The peace that passes all understanding, that's being content. That's true. That is the second part of Romans. No, I'm sorry. Philippians 4:6. Don't worry about anything, but in everything. Make your request known to God and let the peace of God. Anyway, that's in the Bible. So what I wanted to say is that contentness. All right, part of having MS, you all know, is that and when I've had it this long, is the pain. I woke up this week has been. I could call it stressful, but I don't feel stressed. I don't, kind of like your numb hands. Hi, Betty Jo. Your numb hands and your numb feet. You don't feel it. I don't feel stressed. I don't feel criticized. I'm immune to being insulted because you can't insult me without my permission. You know what? I'm here. I'm here. Richard, Richard, you're a blessing. I was just thinking, I haven't talked to you in a while, and you send me emails, and it's good. Betty Jo is happy to be with us. It's great. So we're going to do a couple. All right, for MS exercises, let's do strength training on our legs. We're doing lunges and biceps. So I'm going to combine it with biceps and shoulders because we want the calf, that line right there. And that line only comes from doing shoulders. So we're going to do a bicep, wide curls, and then press up. But here's the trick. Here's the trick. You don't use, hi, Karen. Karen, you're with us, finally. But the trick is that you don't use 8 pounds. You don't use heavy weights. It's Sandy. All right, so give me a thumbs up if you're into doing an exercise. Should we do this? Should we? Well, I mean, we can do this, or I can, or you can stay tuned at the top of the hour at 12 o'clock, and we'll do it from 12 to 12:15. Which one is good? Do you want this now, or do you want this at the top of the hour when MS Live is done? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you want it now. Okay, Chris wants it now. Chris, so we got one vote. All right, I'm waiting, waiting. Anyway, so we wanted to tell you a little bit. Let me drink. I wanted to tell you a little bit. When you've had MS as long as me, and you've had, I'm thinking about myself, how we all feel. Being in our head, being in my head, when I wake up and I think, how do I feel? the, the grid. Okay, later. You know what? It's true. And I think I didn't compare this, but I got a lot of viewers right now. Uh, you know what? Let I'll tell you what. Let's do this towards the top of the. Okay, let's do this at the top of the hour at 12. All right, when MS Live ends, we'll keep it pure, and then we'll do the lunges and biceps. We'll do that at the end. Okay, so what I wanted to tell you is that having this disease, you wake up. If, if you don't talk to somebody outside of yourself, if you wake up and you think about how you feel, right? Remember, if you think, gosh, do you remember waking up as a kid with your mom in the house and you lay in bed and you decide if you were too sick to go to school? Remember that? You decide, I don't know. Am I too sick to go to school? And funny, Richard. You're too sick. Well, the longer you've had MS and the more the nerve fibers break, right? Because they've been exposed. The more you wake up and you think, if you don't talk to somebody else, the more you think, I'm too sick to go to school. I think a lot of us just want to give up. It's too easy. And that's what people with MS do. Sit down on the couch and say, you know what? I can't lift that hip flexor, like Richard's saying he needs his hip flexor straightened. I got it dead, Richard. My left hip flexor is dead. It's dead. So, I need to strengthen it. I don't want to strengthen it. I'd rather read. I'm reading a really interesting book. It's interesting. It's like it's called Charm School by Nelson DeMille. Charm School, about a Russian. It's like a intense spy. It's great. Yeah, I keep you on the end of the sea. I'd much rather read that book or read the Bible. I'm a liar. I just, what is it? Like, you know, I have so much memorized on the Bible that I tend to take it for granted. I don't read it as often as I should. So, but all right, I'd rather give up and do the comfortable thing. Early on, it's more fun to do push ups than squats. Why? Because legs aren't fun to do. And uh, uh, eventually, if we do something, even if it's wrong, if we support each other, we come here, we encourage each other, if we let each other know that, you know, uh, it eventually we resign as warriors. I'm not a warrior. I'm not an MS warrior. I don't like being called the MS warrior because that means I enlisted in a worthy cause that I'm going to fight against. I didn't enlist. I don't want to enlist. I'm done. I'm done with MS. I have been drafted. I people say I'm amazing because of all I do, but you and I, yeah, those of you who know me, uh, those of you who know me know that I'm nothing. I'm nothing. All I am is a shiny metal plate to keep you watching. This is all smoke and mirrors. My hair. They can't get me in to give me a haircut for 2 weeks, so you got to deal with me looking skanky. But I don't care, right? because smoke and mirrors, right? Right, Sarah? Sarah said, yeah, smoke and mirrors. If I go to the gym, I'm going to go to the gym today and swim. And I listen, oh my gosh, I listen to so many people complain about their health, complain, just complain. And I look at all of you guys. Everyone who's watching me has a real bitch, right? Has a real complaint. And but you know what we've learned having this is that it's like the more we recognize that everyone has a complaint and that you're watching this, we all share the complaint of having a horrifying disease. I mean, some of us have it worse than others, and I've been told by many of you that I am one of the worst ones. So sometimes I make sense. Hi, Sharia. Sometimes I make sense. Sometimes I don't. Sharia, we're going to exercise at the top of the hour at noon. Um, I'm going to do that. But, I cannot believe everybody. Sharia, you're the sweet lady. I can't believe all the people I meet that have problems. I was in the pool the other day and there was this girl, this woman, she's this woman, right? Woman, we're not allowed to call people. All right, Chris is jumping over, is telling you hi, Sharia. Chris E. and Betty Joe, I know the clicks. I know who is, yeah, I know the clicks. But and I am blessed that you all include me. Dee Dee, you talking about, yeah, our feet. Dee Dee brought up the question about her feet getting swollen. Most of us with MS with numb feet or with DD, another side effect is that your feet probably are often too cold. Too cold, they turn blue. A lot of people, a lot of people say that everybody's saying hi to each other. But you know what's funny is that people on Facebook are saying hi to people on YouTube. People on YouTube are saying hi to people on Facebook, and everybody's got each other's email address and face. I love the love. All right, so what I wanted to tell you is that it's very normal, DD, to have swelling feet. What you have to do for anybody with swollen feet is drink water. Replace sodas, teas, everything with water. We got to do that. Every time we sit, we got to put our feet up. Feet goes up, right, to reduce the blood flow or increase that. Oh, all right. So it increases the blood flow. There's compression stockings that you can get to force the blood up your legs. Let me say, uh, it's just normal. It's normal, Dee Dee. Where in New Jersey do you live? Dee Dee's introducing herself. She's from New Jersey and she has a lot. She has a number of, let's see, she has a brother that lives in Maryland. So it's a good question, Dee Dee. You talk about swollen feet. It's lack of circulation will lead that. Back to my original statement, when you wake up and you just don't feel well, right? The scariest thing to do is sit with and think about how you feel. I open up my medicine cabinet. What symptom am I going to do away with today? Uh, and then I go to the pool, and there was that girl who's a teacher who started telling me she's got hearing problems in that everything is so sensitive with her ears. She gets startled with loud noises. I'm like, she's like, you know, you clap your hands like that, and she's like, no, no. Jersey said, so you're North Jersey, Dee Dee. We're in Maryland. That's it. Because I'm a Jersey girl, but I'm a South Jersey girl. Uh, and Tria says she doesn't think the email's on her list. I need to, it's one of those things. I need to, on my increasing list of to-dos, I have to do that. I have just, all right, Sandy lives in Washington. All right, and yeah, DDL, there's a lot of people on this that take Ocrevus. I'm going to be, I take rituximab, which is a it's a sister. I did. All right, I'm reading this. All right, you know what? I'll talk about that in a minute, Sarah. But I want to say I went out to the pool. Yes, 7. You know what? I moved to do. Hang on. 27. All right, old school. 27 labs or round trips. I did 27, 50 yards. All right, 5 times 35. 1,350 yards. All right, and 1,760 is a mile. So I did probably, what is it, 3/4 of a mile yesterday before it started thundering. By the way, when I got into the deep end, I'm swimming, and I got in the deep end. The lifeguard was in the deep end, tapped me on the head, which I had to stop. And those of you who know me, you know, I'm like a shark. I can't use my legs, so I bind them up. So when the lifeguard tapped me on the head at the deep end and I had to stop, I started sinking. I should have made her get in and tow me to the shallow end. She says, it's thundered and you have to get out of the pool. But I can't get out on the stairs, or on the ladder. So I had to swim to the shallow. No, stupid. Okay, so this gal is talking about, the teachers talking about it being too loud in her ears. You know, I didn't say that I don't like crowds. I don't like being overstimulated. Right when we get so many people coming at us, talking loud, wanting us to answer questions, it's almost like we turn into wild animals. You know, we have to go. You know, I have to pray to God to be kind. Be kind, especially my husband. I adore my husband, and he deserves kindness. But you know, there's a saying: hurting people hurt other people. And when you know, when we feel hurt, I know I need to be by myself. And if somebody pursues me and keeps asking me a question, I may have a meltdown. I am leave me alone. So, and that's why you say I'm not a warrior. So when she says, "Oh, I can't handle loud sounds," I'm like, "Yeah, Jane's here. You can." All right, I can't do that because you'll see my. All right. Anyway, Dee Dee, I have osteoporosis too. Uh, Dee Dee, if you have diabetes, look into the supplement TUDCA, TUDCA. That's a stomach bile acid that helps your body to recognize insulin. So and Sharia is saying hi, Jane. Um, anyway, and we tend to get osteoporosis when you have MS because of over steroid use. I had it too many times. Uh, um, Thank you for letting everyone know. Jane, we're at the top of the hour. We're going to exercise at 12 o'clock. So we're not going to exercise within the MS Live. We're going to keep it. All right. So, okay. Let's see. Sarah wanted me to talk. Sarah, so, all right. So I'm in the pool. This woman's talking about how her ear, she gets unsettled with loud noises. And I said, instead of having a pissing contest, right? Because can't we all win when people walk up to us when we're using our walker or whatever? Can't we all win uh, uh, when competing? People come up and they'll say, "Oh, my back hurts. Oh, I've got peripheral neuropathy in my legs. They say swell. Can't feel my feet. I get in the pool and my left leg is so numb. The water feels nice and good, nice on my left foot. But then I touch up my right foot and oh my gosh, it's cold. So anyway, I've got a neoprene vest. I got lungs. I got ways. I've got more blowers and suckers to make things happen for me. And I let people complain. I just it is so it's such a blessing when people come up to you and they tell you how they haven't, they don't know. They don't know. You know. There's MS fatigue. There's pain. There's you wake up and there's different types of MS pain, right? There's the pain that you have from Lermit sign. Lermit, it's the down your spine. When you look down, you feel an electric shock. That's acute pain. When say you get pain from pins and needles, you get pain when you sit down and your skin feels like it's ripping apart. Dee's talking about peripheral neuropathy. Yeah, but you know what? We've learned when we have MS for a long time, we stop saying we have Raynaud syndrome. We stop saying we have migraines. We stop saying we have neuropathy. We have, you stop saying all that. You're dizzy. You stop and you say, I am wildly healthy, but I have a good case of MS. Doesn't that make you feel better just thinking? All right, Jane says that she is. Now, Jane, you're a funny lady, so I got to be very careful because I don't know if I don't know if you're joking or not. But Jane is she's almost a co-host. She says she has monoclonus times 3, no light shows. No, I just gone through the gatherings, cop car lights. I just keep going. And you know what? When I had, it's a type of seizure, and it's called the tonic spasms that is common in MS eventually. And all it is it's like a monster jumps in your body, and you're going around, and all of a sudden, it's like you are overtaken with just with like a cramp. It's more like a cramp, muscle cramps. But the thing is what brings it on is what they do is that you'll go to a doctor and they'll put an EKG on your no EEG. So all over, and they do the flashing lights and find out if it brings on this type of seizure, which is actually not a seizure. It's our muscles contracting because this wiring and stuff. So what they do is they do that, and what they found with me is that when you hyperventilate, and this is in 2003, I believe, when I hyperventilated when I'm exercising, it would bring it on. So there's that. So what do we deal with? Do we all peripheral neuropathy caused by diabetes? It's true. Well, you're with us. I'm so happy. Thank goodness I did not get MS until after the 70s. I was just, you know what, Jane? Thank. I was born a little too late because I was about 10 years old when all you disco people were wearing bell bottoms and Danny Oterio, what was his name? Disco Fever on TV, and they were doing the polyester dresses and this. Oh my God! I thought, why can't I be a disco duck? I just and I married my husband. My husband's about 8 years older than me, and I liked it because he was one of those. I don't know. I know. My generation was walking around saying disco's dead, rock is alive, and I'm thinking I love Donna Summer, the Bee Gees. I'm adore. I love that. Love that. Anyone here lost their hair? Okay, Dee Dee. So somebody's talking about hair, losing hair. There's different medications we take. And Chris, I love you, Chris. You know what I love about Chris? She's a year older than me. No, I love you more because you're a year older than me. But that's a big one. I I had all of my friends are older. If you ever notice, the worse your MS gets, the more older people you become friends with. It's like, why? Because they're on Ditropan. They, you can talk the best kind of diapers. I don't know. Taking biotin supplements. Oh, biotin supplements, shampoo. All right, the biotin. There's mixed studies, Jane, on the goodness of biotin. Uh, it's not a, it can either be expensively harmless or it helps with hair growth. Collagen will taking powdered collagen will help a lot more as far as all right. So, oh, all right, Mace. All right, you just put down a ah. Uh, Mace just posted Julia's email. I love you, Mace. That's right. That's right. That's right. So let's all right. So all right, Sharia, Mace, brother. You know what? We're all brothers and sisters in this. I love that. I love that. I love that. Your brother, Sharia, your brother Mace just outed you. You are on the list. I love that. Hey, mates, do we have on that Jane Buck's address? And do you happen to have because I don't know where to put the list. In painting, I have it on the computer. But anyway, is there a way that you can send Diana Huber, Jane Buck's address? Jane, you have been a rock star and you're working behind the scenes, and there's a lot of people who need her address. That need her address. By the way, Jane, the seeds you sent me, the zinnia seed, I've got a couple zinnias around the house that are Jane Buck's zinnias. So I love you, Jane. Thank you for my flower seed. Let me see. Just like Santa's elf. It's biotin anyway. So I love y'all. Okay, so I'm at the pool. I get out of the house, which I will do after exercising. Go to the gym. And why do I go to the gym? First, I can push my walker into the shower area, and they have a chair, and I like to bathe there because I don't have to step into a bathtub. I don't mind doing it. I just don't want the hassle. Tudka. All right, Gino. What's the name that some of you taken with the T? Tudka. Sarah is right. Sarah's right. Tudka. Everybody needs to be on Tudka. Everybody. It's TUDCA, and it renews our liver, right? It helps restore our liver, which is we need because of the amount of medications we take. Let's see, it helps our body recognize insulin. So if you are pre-diabetic or around, I think I had a drink. My gosh, it just jumped in my head. You talk about something and realize, oh my gosh, I had a dream last night. And then people say, don't tell me your dream. But anyway, it helps that. It helps because it's stomach bile acid, and it's been used in ancient Chinese medicine for so long. And they see so many benefits. It helps the absorption of the nutrients that have been stripped away in the foods we ate. You can get it Walgreens, Walmart. You can get it at Keratin Pride. You can, and it's 250 milligrams doses. And it's good to take it in the morning, with your breakfast, and then take it. Well, actually, it says take it on empty stomach. So take 250 milligrams in the morning. You take 250 milligrams at night. That will help. It's fantastic stuff. The only side effect, the only side effect I'll tell you is, in fact, I'm not a doctor. The only side effect is that when you I took 500 milligrams in the morning and at night, which is still below what they say is the maximum. The only side effect is diarrhea. If it just so it's the only side effect. But if you only take 250 milligrams in the morning, hi Frank, you're with us on YouTube, and I love that. If you take 250 milligrams of TUDCA, TUDCA, in the morning and at night, and take alpha lipoic acid in the morning and the night, that will prevent brain shrinkage that we have, and vitamin B, which B stress tab. You take that at night, and then you take calcium with a magnesium. Why do I always go back to supplements? And guess this, you're supposed to. If you're prone to kidney stones, you get stay away from too much vitamin C. Anyway, so When we leave here, we get out of the house. You can't walk. You go for a walk. Richard, I'm just thinking, if you can go for a walk outside and talk to your neighbors and listen to them complain, listen to the all of a sudden you're we go out, and when I meet people, nobody asks about me. How you do? I do get the throwaway. How are you? And I say I'm incredibly blessed and highly favored. All right, and there's no original sayings. There's a lovely woman an older woman who always says that, and I thought that is so obnoxious and it's so beautiful, and that's basically advertising that God, you appreciate the contentness that God gives you. I am incredibly blessed and highly favored. So when somebody says, "Oh my God, it's just too hard. The noise is terrible," and they say, "How are you doing?" And even though they look at you and I'm struggling more, you know what? Here's the deal. If you tell them, if you have the pissing contest and you win, and they say you look great despite having MS for 34 years or 37, wherever it is, you guys, you're doing well. You hear that, and I look at the person who said that and say, no, 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 I appear to be doing well. So when you see somebody with MS, uh, yeah, not that you can insult me, not that I'm insulting, but it's important that you don't tell uh, people with MS, you're doing well. Like, hey, that's because you don't know the truth. And I'm not even going to tell you the truth, because by me telling you all of my symptoms, and it may educate you. But guess what happens? It reminds me that I don't feel better, and I've burdened you, and so forget it. Forget. I'm not going to complain. I've been around people. I'm around people all the time that like to come to me and complain. And I look at them and say, "Gosh, that sounds like it sucks." People come up when I'm using the walker and they say, "Oh, what happened to you?" I walked with the walker for, because I had a hip replacement or something like that, and when sometimes I'm not very nice, where they'll come up to me and they'll say, "Oh, yeah, I used to walk. It's so young. You'll be fine." And when I'm nasty, I look at, and I've hit the wall. I've been overstimulated. I'll look at them and I'll say, "No, this is permanent. This is permanent." And that's not. It's like, yeah, God willing, you will get better. But my peace will be with all this stuff. And hi, Michael. Good morning. Good morning. Did your nose itch or your ears ring? I was talking about you I think it was my mother was talking about you, and I was thinking about you. Michael was the best actor. And for those of you who don't know Michael, he graduated from the same high school I graduated from, and he in 1983 he was the star of our play. It was Grace, and he played the part that John Travolta played, Danny. He played Danny, and I'll tell you what, you were amazing. You were amazing. Uh, Give you an idea, Callista Flockhart was in was not our, who am I, was in his class, his graduating class. And did she do anything in Greece? Michael. But anyway, he's amazing. He's an amazing person. To the point you never. And there's a saying, Michael. There's a saying. Uh, what is amazing is that the devil's in the details, or I'd say the angel is in the details. It's like being happy. It's realizing how many people we go around and we affect through their life. You just don't know. You don't know. Michael, you had no idea the effect you made on an underclassman. I was a freshman when you were a senior. You have no idea. And it's like those bookmarkers. I walk around the bookmarks I send you. By the way, Michael, if you message me with your address, I'll send you one of these bookmarks that I send them everywhere, and I hand them out everywhere. And some people get tears in their eyes. The same bookmark, and I still am waiting for somebody to. But anyway, what I'm saying is that you don't know. And I listened to a sermon this past weekend that said, um, the little things that you do and the little things in life, right? And I've got, you know what? I'm gonna send you. I'll send you 3. Anyway, anybody else needs another bookmark, Dee Dee, I don't have your address. What you can do is you're on Facebook. Send me your address. I'll send one out to you also. But the sermon that I heard is that the little things we have in life become big things when God controls them. What I'm going to say is that they talked about 2 young gentlemen walking down the street, and they had their Bible, and they're just in the South. They're greeting people. They're going to people's houses and asking if there's anything they need to pray for. So, all right, and this was in the 60s. So they're walking down the street. There was a guy is at the top of the end of the street, and he is recently divorced because his wife left him with a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. So the 2 guys said, you know what, let's just go and find out if we can pray for this guy. There's this. So they walked to the end of the road, knocked on the door, came in, started praying for the guy. The guy was very receptive. Fast forward that one act. You know what? The 4-year-old ended up growing up because of in that visit. He remembered he ended up being one of the biggest church planters in across the world out of anybody. This guy, so it's the small things in life. The silly little bookmark. When I was at the car dealership, and I gave the bookmark to, it was a 37-year-old or 32-year-old guy, and I gave another one to the service technician. And I said, you know what, that bookmark isn't advice for you, right? All right, so I don't. All right, I just jumped off. It did. I don't know why, because. But who was the guy? I can't remember right now. But the moral of the story is that when I gave that bookmark, that is not advice for other people. It was advice for me. I made those bookmarks to have them in all my books, so I would read the steps on the back to just to keep me from, keep me honest, keep my head in the game. I need to edit the back. And I'm going to, because I had 1,500 of these made. Now I'm down to probably 250, so I've got to have another bunch made. So I gave it to this guy, and I told him, I said, it's on the back, steps that I need to follow in order to I need to follow to keep me in the right frame of mind. Well, he read the first two that is on the back, right? The first two. Let me see. I know I've got a bookmark. I'll read that. All right, here. The first two. He read these first two, and he got tears in his eyes. He got tears in his eyes because he said, I need this. I need this. All right, the first two. One is, do I forgive myself and others for the mistakes they or I have made in the past? All right, do I forgive myself? Let's see. The second one, this one really got to him. Do I waste time today paralyzed in fear and anxiety of a situation that may or may not occur tomorrow? I'll just go through this here. Sharia, I sent you a bookmark. I did, Chris, send her a bookmark. Sharia, Chris is saying that yeah, I sent her a bookmark. But number 3, do I recognize and appreciate the contentness of the blessings I have without wanting more? So somebody looked at my old car. I had a 2001 Mazda Tribute. I loved it. Anybody who drove in there with me didn't like it. The car mechanically was brilliant. It went inside, looked awful because my dad used it for pool chemicals. It ate the leather seat. But contentness. Do I need more? Do I need more? I have to revisit that often. Do I need more makeup? Do I need more clothes? Do I need this? You got to ask yourself that. All right, the next one. Do I entertain the possibility that I may blame others for the offensive behavior I sometimes commit? So, am I a hypocrite? And I'm always looking at, and in the Bible, you often say wherever one finger points at you, 3 is pointing back, right? So look to know, you know what? Jesus, they were going to stone that woman who was an adulterer. She was sentenced to death by stoning. Jesus jumped in the pit with her and said, where your accusers let you without sin cast the first stone. Nobody, only Jesus could have stoned her because he was without sin. Oh my God. Excuse me. Do I respect my body as God's temple by keeping it clean, nicely dressed, eating wholesome foods, and exercising it to the best of my ability? I'm going to give you time because at the top of the hour in 7 minutes we're gonna do lunges. We're gonna exercise our body for 15 minutes. All right. Next one. Do I respect my mind by challenging it with new things to learn by reading something that requires effort, thought, and concentration? Do I watch Jeopardy? Do I, unbelievable. All right. Do I require others to understand me to feel valued? And I have to visit that. No is a complete sentence. So when somebody says, why'd you do that? Do I go away? Winston, when Steph come in, the puppy must come in. All right. instead of somebody coming back and saying, "Oh, I wish you happiness," instead of saying thank you, it's like I have to resist the invitation to talk about. It's not an invitation. It just, all right. Do I require? Do I feel alone in life, or do I recognize the love, comfort, and understanding that God provides? If you're here, um, God may be providing you comfort and strength. All right. And the last is, do I rely on my own abilities to create happiness only to be left wanting again? Uh, I'll tell you what, the beauty is that when you reach a certain age and you've tried everything to do it for you, and you realize nothing's done it for you, you gotta, you realize where is my strength. I have a dear friend. He's a Christian, and I knew him when I was in high school, and he has since become a born again Christian. But let me tell you something. I think something just tragic happened to him, and it might have been another loss of a girlfriend, because he's looking for somebody to love him unconditionally, and there's no such thing. Everybody in life will eventually fail you, not because they want to, but because they can't help it. They're human. Uh, so we'll look for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Where is love? Love is Christ. That's. But anyway, so all right, yeah, they're having a side discussion about weather and coolness and that kind of stuff. Will, why are you giving me? He gave me an emoji. No, I don't know. Cold, cold. I'm always cold. Uh, and Mace is not going to join us with exercise. Mace, why not? I know it's 11:56, and Karen gave me a time check. You are awesome. 56. It's 4 minutes. No, it's 57. 3 minutes now. Good job. But again, if you're watching this and you want a bookmark and you haven't received it, oh, Shreya made you. You know what? You just made Shreya made the jump. If you are on Facebook and you want to look at the chat, we have a live, really interactive chat on Facebook or on YouTube. So go to Dulci Jean, Dulci Jean, or look at Dulci Hill. In fact, if you go to Google or any search engine and you put in Dulci Hill, Dulci Hill, it'll lead you. You'll see. I'll populate. I have no idea. I'm all over the place, right? And go to YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. And again, this here is the show's not me. The show's you. I'm just hosting this show. So you do that on YouTube, on YouTube, on Facebook. Subscribe to this channel, or follow me. That's what it is. Subscribe. You guys subscribe. You guys follow me. You are just send me a email at dulcijean@gmail.com, DulciJean@gmail.com, and let me know you want a bookmark. Let me know if you want to be added to the list where we all have each other's addresses and stuff. I can't find that list. And we're going to get ready to exercise here in 1 minute, as May said. We're going to do some lunges and some, let's see, biceps and shoulders. All right. We have to do that. Smoke and mirrors. Anyway, let me go to msfrontiers.org. Look at the resources we have for you. And thank you all. Thank you all for being here today. It was, you know what? It was good to talk MS for an hour, and now we'll do the exercise. I love you all, and you know what? Love you all. So keep coming back. Thank you for being here. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for everybody who participated here today. Thank you for bringing people of all faiths or no faiths here. And I personally felt the love, and I hope anybody who's watching this feels the love that we have for them, for all suffering. You know, again, they say pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. And when we have each other and we can look at each other and draw close to you, we know that you're in control. In Jesus' name, I give thanks. Amen. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, now I'm going to go over. So let's stand up. We're going to start with lunges. All right, so this here is a sport. All right, shorts on. All right, so first thing is if you have bad legs, no balance, that kind of stuff, what we're going to do is we're going to put the front leg, bend it. It's going to be behind your toes, your front knee, your back knee. It's important you have that down. Put your brakes on lock. And all we're going to do is we're going to go back, hold it, and then we're going to rock forward. Hold it. Now the knee is never above your toes, and you're going to. All right, let's lock. All right, we're going to do lean forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just 1 minute. All right, bend that back the leg, and then shift your body weight back. All right. Ooh, that's hard, isn't it? 4, 3, 2, 1. Now shift forward, lunge and forward. So all your weight's on your front leg. If there's a way you can pick up your toe on the front leg, that's even better. All right, shoulders back, lean forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. All right, let's go back. Lunge is great. Doesn't feel great, but it's easier to do knowing that we're all doing it. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do a back and forth. All right. It's hard, but we have to do this. All right. Go back. 8. 7. Oh, you almost saw an epic fall. All right. 6. That back foot wants to slide. 5. So I wonder if I put that against. All right. So it won't slide. Right. And then 4, 3, yeah, it won't slide. 2, and last one. All right, now let's trade legs. All right, put front My weak leg is my front. So what you're going to do is you bend the back leg. Oh, better this way. All right, so you lean forward. Knee is behind your toe, and your shin should be perpendicular to the floor. So let's lean and hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that back leg. All right, so hopefully you have rubber soles or something because it's important you don't slide on this. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go forward. Hold it. Keep breathing. All right. The number one mistake we all make is we like to hold our breath when it's tough. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to shift back. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward. Hold it. Stomach in. Chest down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunges are probably the most important thing. All right, back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 3 more. We're going forward. 3, hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back. Hold it. Oh, I'm sliding. That front leg sliding. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the back leg. Lean back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's do 8 past ones. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right. Okay. So now we're going to do shoulders and biceps. All right. So grab some weight. Now it's important that we don't lift heavy because form matters. Form matters. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to sit back here. Now I'm going to stand. I'm only going to stand because I know my sport. Some of you, especially on Facebook, might think about that. All right, remember, all right, what we're going to do is with our palms facing up, elbows are slightly in front of our body, shoulders back, chest up, and we're going to push it straight up. All right, let me show you. So we're going to push it straight up. Shoulders back. Hold it, and let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go straight down. Straighten your arms. Bend your arms. And then push up. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly bring it down. And then straighten your arms. Now your arms, when you're doing the bicep curl, they're not going to be dropped to your side. They're going to be out in front, right? So let's exhale. Hold it. Let's just pulse it here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's push it up. Hold it and pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll go back down. Let's pulse it like 4, 3, 2, 1, and then down. And then up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. All right. So you don't want to go completely. You want palms facing back. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it down. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then all right. Let's do 8 fast. All right, fast. 8, 7, 6. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Paul. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to add a back exercise here. I'm going to drink some water. Drink some water. All right. Ideally, you want to go heavier on this. So I'm going to grab, these are 5-pound weights, all right? And what you want to do is bend your knees. Bend your knees with a flat back. Bring your elbows up and then down. Up. Hold your stomach in. Flat back, right? Not like this. Or like that. 8, 7, 6. Hold it. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5 more. 5, 2, 3, 4. Stomach tight. 3. Hold it. Pinch your shoulder blade. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 2. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. All right. We can do 8 like this. Go real wide. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We'll do wide rows. Palms facing out. All right. You go up. And let's go. Remember, don't raise your elbows above your head if you're lifting heavier. Like 5-pound weights, I've got really delicate shoulders. So I want to show you, bring it up, push up, and then down. Pinkies out, up high, Paul, down. All right, shoulders back. All right, up and down. Keep breathing. The idea is that you exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. 3, 2, and last one. Hold it. All right, let's pulse it up. 3, 2, 1, and then slowly pulse it down. All right, let's do one more set of lunges. And set. Remember what I discovered is it's so important for your feet not to slide. So what we're going to do is let's start off with the weak leg in front. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. And I'm not detailed. I just like to have that back leg up where it's stationary. I'm Karen. All right, so we're going to go back for 8. Hold it. Remember, your front knee is behind your toe. 8 or 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go forward. Stomach in, chest down. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go back. 7. All right, bounce or pulse it where it's controlled. 2, 1. Go back forward. 2 and 1. Back. This is 6, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is 4, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on forward. All your weight on that front leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Or a bonus one. All right. Let's just rock back and forth. All right. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you notice the side of your legs, that means your quadricep is working. All right, now let's do the other side. You know, it's harder when your stronger leg is up front. So this will be more challenging to me. All right, so let's go forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, back. 4, 3, 2, 1. My form is falling apart. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Forward. 3, 2, 1, and back. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm just, you know what? I'm experiencing leg failure. So I'm just going to squeeze out 8 more. All right, 8 more. Let's just squeeze where we're lunging forward and we're lunging back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back. All right. Thank you all for watching and participating. And I love you all. And let's get together on Tuesday, have a wonderful weekend, drink plenty of water, and I'm going to swim and find people with real problems because none of you have them. Right? We're all smiling. Anyway, God bless you and keep coming back.